What's the most powerful force on earth? I would suggest to you it's human emotion. Now, I know that's not what most people think. They think we live in a world that our mind is everything. And how far has your mind gotten you? Your mind can't get you to even enjoy an apple. It immediately goes, is it organic? If you and I are going to have an extraordinary life on our terms, a meaningful life, there's one force we have to master, and that's human emotion. And most of us are emotionally unfit. I'm not talking about emotional intelligence. Listen, emotional intelligence is a great set of skills. Learning them can be invaluable in your life. But see, a skill, intelligence is a capacity. A capacity is different than a sense of readiness. You might have the capacity to do something, but you don't do it because you're not in a great state. I would say to you, if you want the quality of life you deserve, not only in the holiday season, but every day of your life, you have to become the master of human emotion. You've got to become emotionally fit. You got to be able to have things happen that are disappointing or frustrating, and you can discipline your disappointment. You can discipline your frustration. You can put it aside. You can have a level inside of you that knows that everything is a gift. That's what the holiday season could actually offer us the opportunity, not just to think about, but to practice. See, when something happens, an external event like losing a job, a tragic event, most people respond not thoughtfully, but emotionally. They let the external event shake them to their core. They feel out of control. And so much of our lives is about how can I be in control? And yet, in reality, we're not in control of a lot of things. Many things that we want to control, especially if you're an overachiever, and most of my audience, if you're listening, that's probably a part of your identity, isn't it? You find a way, you make it happen, except when you don't. And those times when you don't make us really freak out because it's not part of our identity, not to be in charge, not to make it happen. Can you relate? But here's the cool thing. We can't control everything, but we can control the most important thing in our lives, what things mean to us. See, meaning equals emotion, and emotion equals your life. So you got $1 billion. I give this example so often because I hear people, I want to win the lottery, or, I want to build this giant business. We want to have $1 billion, but if every single day the emotions that you experience most of are frustration or overwhelm and stress, then what's the quality of your life? Frustration, overwhelm, and stress. Where we live emotionally is where we live. And if you and I want to have an extraordinary life, much less an extraordinary holiday season, we got to become the masters of that one force that we can control, what things mean. Is this the end or the beginning? We can let time change the meaning for us. I just want you to think about the one thing you control is meaning, and see the absurdity of trying to control the things you can't control. If you can see that, you can be free. You can find humor in the things that are pissing you off or making you stressed or worried or freaked out. And I don't know if you've ever been dumb like me, but my guess is if you're human, you've had dumb moments. And let's have less of them. Let's be kinder to ourselves. Let's get rid of that stress. And how are we going to do that? It's really simple. Whenever I get really stressed, I think somebody's done something, it's unfair, it's unjust, it's whatever, on the surface, I always ask myself, or it's going to destroy an opportunity or keep me from being able to serve somebody or whatever stupid idea get in my head because I've still got a 2 million-year-old brain just like you. And that brain is not designed to make you happy. That brain is designed to look for problems to make you survive so you can fight it or flight from it or freeze. That's the survival mechanism in our brain. And everybody's got to know about how sophisticated or smart you are. So what's the solution? One of those solutions is reminding yourself to ask a new question. What else could this mean? Maybe they're not trying to hurt me. Maybe they're just in survival themselves. Maybe this isn't the end of the world. Maybe there's a way to take this situation and turn it into an opportunity. Every great leader I know, every human being I know that has a magnificent life, it's not because everything goes their way. It's not because they don't have problems. I don't know anybody who doesn't have problems, even the ones you think that don't. I get the phone calls. I get to know the internal issues of that giant celebrity, that billionaire business person, and find all the problems they got inside. Everybody's got them because of the nature of the human mind. But we can free ourselves by finding an empowering meaning. Just ask yourself, what else could this mean? And find an empowering meaning. And in that moment, you become the master of your life. Listen, master emotion and you master your life. Master meaning and you master your life.